Hello everyone, today we will learn how to do analysis of a stock. In the previous video, we learned what is primary market and what is secondary market. Okay, if you want to invest in a stock, whether in the primary market or secondary market, you firstly have to analyze that stock. Okay, so today we will learn how to do analysis of a stock. To analyze a stock, we use two methods. One is fundamental analysis and second is technical analysis. So our first topic is fundamental analysis and technical in the fundamental analysis, we analyze what is the business of the company, what is the experience, education level, qualification of the management team, historical statement of the company, etc. Okay, and in the technical analysis, we basically take decision based on historical price and volume data. Okay, so in fundamental analysis, we check business model of company, मैनेजमेंट टीम, इसमें हम उनका क्वालिफिकेशन चेक करते हैं, एजुकेशन का बैकग्राउंड चेक करते हैं, उनके पीयर्स चेक करते हैं, जो कंपनी है उसके पीयर्स कौन कौन से हैं फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस के अंदर, एक्सेट्रा. ओके, एंड द सेकंड इज टेक्निकल एनालिसिस. In technical analysis, we made decision based on historical price and volume data. Okay. In technical analysis, don't fucking care about what is the business model of the company, what is the management of the company, what is the peers of the company. He don't fucking care about this. He take decision only basis of historical price and volume data. Okay. जो हमारा टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट होता है वो डिफरेंट टाइप के चार्ट पैटर्न्स एंड इंडिकेटर्स यूज करता है. अगर मैं आपको एग्जांपल दूं चार्ट पैटर्न्स का, जो फेमस चार्ट पैटर्न्स यूज होते हैं उसमें वन है हेड एंड शोल्डर, सेकंड है डबल टॉप एक्सेट्रा. सो इसमें बेसिकली जो टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट होता है he made decision basis on the chart pattern. Now we will learn about fundamental analysis in detail. Okay, to do fundamental analysis there are two main approaches are used, bottom up and top down. Okay, fundamental analysis we analyze economy, industry and company. Okay, we analyze economy, industry and company. In bottom up approach we use this sequence. Firstly we analyze company, then we analyze industry and then we analyze economy. And in top down approach we use this sequence. We first analyze economy, then industry and in last we analyze company. So there is basically difference in the sequence of analysis. We analyzing same things but in different sequence. Okay, so first part जो आता है वो है हमारा इकोनॉमिक एनालिसिस का. In economic analysis, we analyze macro and micro factors of economy. That is micro and macro. In microeconomics, we study economy on the individual level. For example, we are studying about a particular market or a particular industry segment. Okay, this is the part of micro. We are analyzing demand and supply of particular market. All this come in the micro part. And in macroeconomics, we study economy as a whole. We analyze GDP numbers of country, inflation, employment, etc. Okay, this is the difference between micro and macro. And second is our industry analysis. In industry analysis, we analyze whole industry. For example, we are analyzing two-wheeler industry. So we will check what is the demand, what is the supply in that industry, and what is the regulation by the government, what is the pricing power of the companies in that industry, etc. This all come in the part of industry analysis. We check demand and supply. We check pricing power. We analyze government regulations, etc. Now we will learn about company analysis. In company analysis, we do qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. Quantitative analysis cover the numbering part, all the numbers. Okay. In the qualitative analysis, we check business model of the company, corporate governance, ESG factors. So all these things are covered in a qualitative analysis. Business model, corporate governance, ESG factors, management, etc. अगर आपको किसी कंपनी के बिजनेस मॉडल के बारे में जानना है, the best source to check about the business model is RHP of that company. If the company you analyze have IPO in past 2-3 years, it is best to go to the RHP. Okay. And second is qualitative analysis. This analysis cover all the numbering part. In this analysis, we analyze financial statements, income statement, बैलेंस शीट, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट, रेशियोज भी हम इसी पार्ट में कवर करते हैं, वैल्यूएशन रेशियोज, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी रेशियोज, लिक्विडिटी रेशियोज, etc. So all the numbering part are covered in the quantitative analysis. The fourth topic in analysis of a stock is forensic accounting. In forensic accounting, we basically try to check the possibility of financial fraud by the management of the company. We all know before publishing the financial statement, these financial statements are audited by the auditors of the company. Okay, but in the past we have seen in that some cases auditors was also involved in the fraud. Okay, so we use different methods and ratios to do forensic accounting. Is CFO divided by EBITDA, contingent liabilities as percentage of net worth, etc. Okay, in this ratio we are basically trying to check whether जो कंपनी है वो अपने प्रॉफिट्स को कैश में कन्वर्ट कर पा रही है या नहीं कर पा रही. Okay, if in the long term company is not able to convert its profits into cash, then it is a concern. Okay, we basically compare this ratio with the historical ratios of that company and peers of that company. For example, in the industry, the average ratio of CFO divided by beta is 70%. Okay, but one company in that industry have ratio of only 20%. So it indicates that company is facing problem in converting its profits into cash. Okay, and in this ratio we are basically checking the contingent liabilities as a percentage of their net worth of the company. If contingent liabilities of on any company is very high compared to its net worth, it is a reason of concern. Now we will cover the last part of analysis of a stock, that is valuation. Okay, valuation. The two main methods which are used to valuation of a stock is absolute and second is relative. Okay, in absolute method we basically do valuation using the financial statements or financial data of that company. Okay, and in relative method we basically do valuation of a company using the peers value. Okay, so mainly four methods are used in absolute. First is dividend discount method. Second is free cash flow discount method. Third is residual income method, and fourth is asset based approach. Okay, and in relative approach we basically use two type of ratios. First is price ratios and second is enterprise value ratios. Okay, in the price ratios we use PE ratio, PB ratio, price to sales ratio, price to cash flow ratios. And in enterprise ratio value method ratio we use different types such as EV by EBITDA, EV by cash flow, etc. So we end this video here, and in the next videos we will cover each topic in detail. This is only the brief intro of topics.